On the Deschutes again. Looking to try some new gear out. We got a brand new Shimano Sport Co or something like that. Brand of Shimano I've never even used, never even heard of. Wife decided to treat me to a new reel with this one, the spinning reel. Very grateful for her. And then we also got the new Daiwa Talon, or however you say it. Tarantula is what I'm going to call it. It's a spider. It's got a spider insignia on it. We're going to try these two reels out today for the first time ever. So let's get to it. This one don't have a lure on it yet. This one does. This one has a little panther martin on it on the spinning reel. So that's what we're going to start out with is panther martin. So let's get to it. See if we can't get a fish or two, or 5 or 10 or 20 or whatever be the case. Got a nice full spool here. Should be able to cast fairly decent. Basically, we're in the shallows here, so we're just going to start out by casting and reeling with current. The further out we cast, the more we'll drift. But for now, we're just casting and reeling. See, it's all the clouds and stuff. It's hard to tell, how far I can actually cast with this thing, because you usually, you're throwing out there and you're able to see what you're doing, but got all that fog on the river. I'll give you a picture of that here in just a second, you guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for liking. There you guys go. Nice foggy morning for you guys. And I got this 3,000 size Shimano paired up on a SST Akuma medium action rod. Oh, medium light action rod. You guys. And of course, we got the beautiful tree standing right out there in our normal fishing spot, which is fine. It's not gonna hurt us none. As long as we don't cast into it, I reckon. What up, David? How you doing? Good morning, good morning. First sip of coffee, huh? Yeah, I had my first sip of coffee about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes ago. Woke up, went out to the kitchen to make the coffee, and it's already made. So, didn't have to wait long to get that sip. So far, I mean, that reel's casting pretty well. We got to try it out on a fish, though. See how it performs once we got a fish on there. How's it going? Thanks. I like golf. I don't know what it is about people, but they seem to like the beard. I don't get it. To me, it's just a natural part of life to have a beard. But thank you. I appreciate it. See if we can't get destroyed by a fish today. I just thought we'd start off here in the shallows. Seem to be catching more. Been hooking a few fish here in the shallows, so just so yeah, here we are, fishing the shallows, trying to get bit. Oh, just about flopped over backwards. He only just went through. Gotcha. Well, then you'll get a beard sometime then. I can tell you this reel casts pretty nice, but you know when you got it paired with the right size line, it's gonna cast. What's my favorite fish to eat or to catch? Because in Oregon, my favorite fish to catch is a steelhead, and my favorite fish to eat is crappie. What's 67? What do you mean? What's 67? I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Ron, retro. What's going on, man? Baked decoy crappie. Yeah, you better believe it. Them baked decoy crappies taste real good. Yeah, some random number. Yep. Picking up a lot of weeds this morning. A lot of weeds, but there's a lot of weeds in the river. Thank you guys for joining us. Alpha or whatever that is. I don't know what that is. What up, Zell? How you doing? Yeah, long time no see for sure. Oh, let's see here. Bobby. Hi, Bobby. How you doing? I don't know if it's bad to drink mocha at 11 or 12, but mocha's pretty good tasting stuff. So as long as your parents ain't got a problem with it, I don't see why you shouldn't drink it. Just don't be drinking them energy drinks. Them energy drinks are bad for you. Oh, the new reel is so I got this new Sir Stridic spinning reel. My wife decided to buy me a new reel. She thought I needed a new one, so she bought me this really nice spinning reel. So yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking reel. Will it hold up? I mean, for the price, that's the one reel, and then the other one is the one that I'm really curious about. Really curious about is this Daiwa. This Daiwa tarantula. That's the one that I'm curious about. Just got this one. It was on clearance at Sportsman, so I didn't pay full price for it. So I thought, well, why not? Got it paired with 20-pound braid, but it's rated for 40 to 60 pounds. So I'm underutilizing this reel with the braid. I'm not gonna use that size of braid. Just too heavy for what I'm doing. So that's why I've paired it with the braid I like, the size I like. So, and this Daiwa, I mean, I've never used a Daiwa. This is the first Daiwa I've ever had. I don't even have a lure on it yet, but we'll rig up a lure on there and then we'll start tinkering with it and trying to get it dialed in so we can cast it and hopefully catch a fish on it. So right now we're just starting out with this one because I already had a lure on it and stuff. So oh no, that's no good. You thought it was water and it was vodka? Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I've never used it. I don't really know. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Normally I use Shimano, but I just was like, you know what? It's on clearance and I hear all this good stuff about a reel. I might as well try it. So that's why I got it, was because I wanted to try it. So here we are with a brand new tarantula and a brand new Shimano. We're gonna try and mow today. Using it for 4 years. Wow. Well, a couple of my Shimanos, I've had one for 13 years and I had the other one for 12 years, and they're still going strong. So, and I beat them up. So, them Shimanos, they take beating. I'm hoping that tarantulas will take a beating too, and keep on ticking. That's why I spend a little bit more money on reels, try to get them to last longer. Double tap E-Man's forehead, huh? Oh, leave it to Rod. Leave it to Rod. Yeah. Milo Valdevai. I think that's how you say it. Good morning. How you doing? Job applications. How you doing? Good guys joining us today. See if we can't catch a fish on these new reels today. Get them broken in. And even if we don't catch one today, there's bound to catch one eventually. It's just a matter of time. Well, a lot of alcohol don't taste good, so I think alcohol is an acquired taste. Um, I mean, I do drink some alcohol, but to me, I think it's acquired taste, because to me, alcohol just isn't the best drinking liquid in the world as far as taste goes. There's a lot of people who like the taste of alcohol, but I think I just haven't acquired a proper taste for it, I guess. But I do drink some alcohol. I just don't see no reason in getting carried away while I'm drinking. Like if like me and a couple buddies go fishing or something like that, I might have a couple beers with them, or if I'm sitting around the house and not doing much and not planning on going nowhere, I might have a couple drinks. But I think that alcohol is just an acquired taste. All right, well, we're gonna put this rod down because it's performing the way I figured it would, and most spinning reels perform fairly decent. So, and then when we move and stuff, we'll try it in different spots and stuff like that too. But for now, we're gonna put this one away. We're gonna pull out a fancy box of lures and put it on. Put another one on. The older you get, the more you appreciate a good wine, huh? Well, that's all right there. Let's see here. How about this one? We can put that one on. Put on a spoon, you guys. The one thing about an ultra or a spinning rod, fishing with the rivers. How's it going? Thank you, I appreciate that. I like the hat too. Um, One thing about spinning reels is you can cast heavy gear and light gear on them, which makes it nice, especially for beginner fishing, people who are beginner fishermen. What up, Blue Wolf? How you doing today? So, But I like a bait caster for steelhead fishing and all other purposes, but a spinning reel is nice too. So we're just gonna go ahead and put on a spoon here, an old rusty spoon, one I've had for years and used for years. Okay, let's see here. Get it all untangled here so we can get it there. Let's see here. Okay, I think we got it untangled. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a drop test. That's dropping way too fast. Here, let me get you on the reel here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start out by doing a drop test. See how well it drops. Drops way too fast, so we want to take the tensioner knob, which is this one, and we want to tighten it up and turn it clockwise to tighten it on a right-handed drill, counterclockwise on a left-handed drill, if I'm not mistaken. And then you also got these fancy dancy little numbers over here, you fast control as well on this Daiwa. Still dropping way too fast. See if we can't get this thing. Maybe I need to turn it counter or clockwise. I don't know. This is a new reel to me, so I'm trying to learn it. Got to get it dialed in though. Okay, yeah, it was clockwise. You needed to turn it. So see, now it's just barely falling. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Before, when we first started, it was falling pretty quick. Now it's got to slow down a little bit, which is what we want it to do. Basically, when you're doing this tension knob, basically what it does is it slows it down so you don't throw it and backlash it and make a big old mess in your reel. So that's why you use the tensioner knob, and that's why you use this. What they call this, I don't know. Usually on most bait casters, it's a wind control thing, or it's a magnetized braking system. See, like this one, it's not like my Shimano's to where I can just twist it, take the side off, and adjust the magnets on the inside of the reel. This one I can't do that to. Mr. Texas, what's going on? Okay, I think we're ready to take our first official cast with this reel. Now that we got to slow down some. The difference with this particular reel is the line hole there. When you push it, it goes from being super small to being super wide. On the Shimano's, it's just a simple hole. Is all it is. This is different. See how it flips in and out? See that thing flipping? See? I don't know what that's for. I don't know why they designed it that way. Like I said, this is my first ever Daiwa, so I don't really know. First cast, let's see what we got here. Good cast, good cast. We didn't try to wing it way out there. We just wanted to see how it casts the first one. And we'll throw further and further out there. No bird's nest, no nothing, so that's good. That's a plus, right? I think I got that reel pretty well dialed in for the spoon, because I'm not having to use my thumb at all. Now, if I was to grab a weed behind me with that hook, when I swing it back there to load it up to cast it, I might have to have an issue there. A little bit further. See, not even having to use my thumb. So it's important to get it dialed in to where you can cast it without backlashing it when you first start out. So this is kind of a how-to, live stream as well as using a new reels, Check your drag, make sure it's as tight as you like it. This is the drag, the star side here. That's how you adjust your drag and how tight it is. See? Not having to use my thumb at all. Oh, let's see. Reading. Bitch Hunter, huh? What a name. If you juiced an onion and drank the juice, that would taste similar to alcohol. I like that. I like that response there, Sky. Say we're in Oregon. We're in Oregon, Central Oregon. Uh, uh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Really, Blue Wolf, I will try it. That's what. Man, stop. Don't. Just no spam. Don't spam. Fish on. That's Texas. Say hi. Here, S. Johnny. Here, S. Johnny, huh? Glad you could join us this morning. Should allow for a longer cast, less friction. Yeah. Not too often. Not too often. See? And that's one thing nice about getting things dialed in when you're casting is you don't have to use your thumb so much, and you don't have to use too much of anything else really. So this is a 7.3 gear ratio. This is a 200 series reel, which means it's a right-handed reel. Some of that break a little bit so I can cast further. Oh yeah, that casted a lot further after backing some of that break off, but still didn't have to use my thumb because I got it dialed in. It's important to have your reel tuned, finely tuned at that. You know, people use these bait casting reels and they don't finely tune it, and they go out and they use it and they dislike them because they don't finely tune the reels. So if you finely tune your reel, you're not going to backlash it at all, except for the occasional hook in the bush behind you, which I do several times a year. You know, I would say probably 50 to 100 times, and then I sit there trying to get it out for an hour or two or whatever be the case. See, that is nice. That is nice. All right, man. Have a good night. Be safe. All right, man. Uh, I mean, it can, yeah. I mean, it's like most fish, you know, they have a peak time of weather they like to bite in. But sturgeon, I've caught a lot of them in the cold weather. So I think it's just whether or not they're hungry or not, the sturgeon, because I've caught them in really hot water or weather, and I've caught them in really cold weather. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Um, the sturgeon bite can be on and off no matter what time of year it is, and you know, I've spent time fishing for them in January. I've spent time fishing for them in August. So, well, July, I guess. What up, wife? How you doing? Your mama hooked a bird, huh? When you get a reel that finely tuned and you've only taken 5 casts or whatever, That means you kind of know a little bit about a reel, So that's also a plus, Knowing a little bit about a reel can go a long ways. And like I said, today's first day I've ever casted this reel. First day I've ever used a Daiwa. So, I mean, it's doing what I need it to do. I can cast it far. I can cast it in close. So that's just a, and not even had to use my thumb either. So, yeah, we got to do some ice fishing last year on Lake. Well, actually, it was this year, the beginning of this year on Ochco Reservoir. And the wife was like, "Don't you do it, don't you do it." And I didn't tell her I was doing it, so. Because I knew she'd be scared out of her mind if I went out there ice fishing. And so I didn't even tell her I was going. I just went. Packed up all my stuff and went. Yeah, y'all give my wife a shout out. She's she's with us this morning. Give her a shout out. Well, she knew because she watched the video. She watched the video. So she knew that I went ice fishing. She probably even watched the live stream from the ice fishing. I'm liking how easily this reel casts. It casts smoothly. It's real nice and real smooth. I'm not going to tell people go out and spend $150 on a reel, because that's what this reel cost, was $150. And then you figure the line, the rod, and everything else, so it comes up to be about $300 altogether. So, I mean, if you got the money to spend on a reel, that's up to you. All I can say is that, hey, it's working. I need to use it for a year or two, so I really figure out if it's going to last, if it's got some good backbone to it. We'll see once we get a fish hooked up on it and all that other good stuff. But, just because they're expensive don't mean they're good, but I've heard a lot of good stuff. So we're going to hope and pray that this is a really good reel. Yep, smart is right. TNT, how you doing? So hopefully that helps you guys figure out if you guys want to try a bait casting reel. And if it's worth your time to try to go out there, finally tune it so you can go out there and fish and cast it without making a mess out of your line. But I tell you, so far castability is great. Got it dialed in within 2 seconds of using it, figured out how to use the tensioner knob. Like I said, counterclockwise, or clockwise to tighten it, counterclockwise to loosen it. Pretty simple stuff. Now, if it was a left-handed, it'd be counterclockwise to tighten it and clockwise to loosen it. Where's the sun? It's in the sky somewhere. It's probably behind all the clouds. All the here, let me give you a good look here. Probably behind all the fog. Yes. Because there is a lot of fog out there. A lot of fog. So there's the sun hiding behind the fog. Coca-Cola sounding name, I don't know. Yeah, it's a little chilly out for sure. It's a little chilly out. I mean, it's not bad though. Could be a lot more colder. for being November, it could be a lot more cold, for sure. I don't know what a Coca-Cola sounding name for a fish is. She likes to eat sardines. She likes to eat salmon, steelhead, trout. White. Well, she don't like the whitefish. Um, yeah, I don't recall ever catching a Coca-Cola fish. Man, that's money. I'm just barely having to cast this thing, and it's flying out there. Give a shout out to Daiwa, making a pretty decent reel there. Don't know how decent until I actually catch fish and use it for about a year or so. Is that the kokanee? Was that the kokanee? Because that's usually what I troll for. Is the kokanee. I think that's the only fish I ever troll for. Well, trout too, I guess. Kokanee and trout. See? No thumb needed. No thumb needed. Most of the time when you're bait casting, you got to use a thumb. Keep them from birds nesting. But when you get it dialed in and the way it's supposed to be used, you don't need a thumb at all. You can cast it all day long without birds nesting. Unless, like I said, you hit that weed or that tree behind you and you go, and it's like, oh no. I did that once already this steelhead season on my other rod. Thank you, Wally, for buying the new reel for me. Appreciate it. She bought the Shimano, I bought the Daiwa. And technically, we both bought both of them because it's our money. So technically, we bought both of them. Woohoo! Uh-huh. Fun, fun, fun. Hi, I don't understand. I don't understand the language there. But hi, how you doing? Saving Graves, what's going on? Got a new fishing reel going today. Mo Style, what's going on? Got two new fishing reels trying today. I only brought 2 rods so that I'd be forced to use the 2 new rods instead of the other rods. After today, I'm putting all the other rods back in the car. And I'm going to be carrying like, instead of 5 rods, I guess I'll be carrying like 8 rods now. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Get that reel dialed in. I mean, and that's no thumbing required right there. Got it dialed in, cast it a mile without thumbing it. Always a good thing when you can get your reels dialed in. MHG fishing all over the United States and the world. We like it, we like it, we like it. I'm hoping we're going to get bit. Selim. My name is by English. Oh yeah, Egypt, huh? Egyptian, huh? Wow. Thanks for joining us all the way from over there. Thanks, we appreciate that. Woohoo! All the way from Egypt. Give him a big old shout out. I like that. I'm going for steelhead and trout, whitefish, stuff like that. Looks like the bird's fishing too. There's a big old blue crane heron right down the way fishing too. Man, that's so cool. Egyptian joining us on a live stream. Nice. Heck yeah, let's go. Let's go. You see, we got a pretty good community of YouTubers here. We got Saving Grace, we got Sky Blue, we got Mo Style. I don't know if MHG is a YouTuber or not, but and then of course Ron, he's not a YouTuber, but he likes to join us on these chats and you know likes to share the decoys, you know. Trout and catfish, nice. So y'all go check out Mo Style, Saving Grace, Blue Wolf. Well, it's Blue Sky, it's not Blue Wolf. He's using his other account today, so y'all go check out Blue Sky, or Sky Blue is what it's called. Go check out those YouTubers, y'all. You actually have 2 channels? Wow, nice. Well, if you leave a comment in one of my videos, I can come check you out. See if I like your stuff and subscribe to you. Follow you as well. I don't know if you follow me or not, but at least I can go check out your channel and see if I like your stuff and then follow you back. Even if you don't follow me. Because I follow YouTubers who don't even know I exist. And, you know, it's like some of them don't even know I exist, you know? Jay, what's going on? The sky's up. The fish are in the water. Everything's good, so that's what's up. Oh, let's see here. Oh, there's Sky Blue on his channel. There you go. Nice. Let's see. We got fresh water fishing. How you doing this morning? Hurts the fish. You're literally hurting them now. How, my Karen, impressions. Fishing is freshwater fishing. You're gonna tell me fishing is bad for the environment? It hurts the fish. Wow, did you just come on here to badmouth this fisherman? I mean, look at your name. How do you fish for fish without hurting them? I mean, I don't think we're really hurting them, pushing them in the mouth. I mean, come on. We've got to eat, right? The good Lord blessed us with these fish so we can eat them. Not to be environmentally safe and say, hey, oh, I'm not going to go catch a fish so I can't eat it. That makes no sense to have that kind of a name and then badmouth us for, well, I guess you're not really badmouthing us. Just telling us we're not doing the environment no good. The good Lord blessed us with these fish. Read your Bible. You're going to upset me. That don't work. Thanks, I appreciate that, Jay. Fish. Cool. I'm glad that you're fishing and cooking channel. I appreciate that. That's good. That's good. Saving grace. Haha. No, it wasn't no $1.50. That's for sure. That definitely wasn't no $1.50. David Bennett, how you doing? Um, but yeah, so yeah, let's get back to trying to rip a lip so we can eat a fish. I don't really want to rip their lips, but I want to hook a fish so I can take it home, eat it. Fishing for steelhead trout, whitefish, suckers, and everything in between. We are not picky about what we're catching. We just want to catch them. Oh, yeah? Yeah, them brown trouts, they're fun to catch. Heck yeah. Isaiah Rogers, what's going on? Catfish, yeah, I love catfish. I love me some catfish. I really want to go pike fishing too. Pike fishing sounds like a lot of fun. This spring, gonna get it done this spring. I'm gonna go to Washington State, and I'm gonna go catch me some pike. No thumb, no backlash. Got it dialed in real quick. Donated them to the church for a fish fry. Nice, nice. I've done that myself. Well, I actually done a fish frying for them. Went out, me and a couple of friends, we went out, we caught a bunch of catfish, took them to the church and cleaned them up and fried them up for the folks at the church and made soup out of them. Because you can make catfish soup too. You ain't got to just fry them. They make good soup too. Yeah, I want to go to Florida. I got a couple friends down there in Florida. One of my young subscribers, he's 20, he just moved to Florida. He just caught a shark too the other day. I texted him, but he didn't answer my message, so maybe he's mad at me, I don't know. Sky, I think we all know the answer to that. It's too warm for steelhead down there in Florida. Good question though, Blue. I like that. I like that. Go do some fishing in your smoker, huh? See? Dialed in. When you can cast your bait caster reel like that and not backlash. Yeah, no steelhead. Yeah, I kind of figured that. No steelhead over there in Florida. You guys grill yours fried, but we're well, we are staying in a cabin at the lake. Nice. I know that's what he said, but you got to realize that he didn't mean. I don't think he meant the warm water fish. I mean the cold water fish. This year, bluegill bass, large trout, crappies, and my buddy caught catfish. Nice. Sweet. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, we're gonna get something eventually, I hope. What's going on? Fishing with Ferg. How you doing? Yeah, I didn't think there's any trout or salmon down there. A few weeks ago, I ended up landing 18 pound soft shell turtle. Nice. Those are delicious, them turtles, man. Those are delicious. Yeah, a lot of people like spinners. They're easier to maintain and use. Bait casters are just nice. You know, they can handle a lot of abuse and stuff like that, and they're just nice. It's not a necessity, not a necessity, that's for sure. Yeah, they're not tropical, that's for sure. We know that. Southern California, yeah. Yeah, like the John Day River gets a steelhead run, and that water feels like bath water warm in the summertime, and they get a pretty decent steelhead run into that river, and that's here in Oregon. Oh, I just missed something. I either just missed something or I hit a rock. I didn't even set took if it was a fish. That's the way it goes sometimes. Um, Weight at the bottom of the rod better, yeah. Freshwater or weight, yeah. Not all Florida is tropical, huh? Yeah. I use baitcaster for pretty much everything, especially now that they got the BFS bait casting systems out. I mean, you basically got an ultralight bait caster, So so you can cast those really small baits out there. Yeah, I'm definitely feels like I'm hitting some rocks down there. But we are fishing the shallows, so that's pretty normal. Yeah, I love my bait casters too. Oh yeah, on the 28th and 29th, nice. I might have to call up a buddy and say let's go fishing in the northwestern part of Florida. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, $25 a day. Wow. See, no thumb required. It's crazy. That is a beautiful, smooth reel. And I didn't know how well this reel would perform with undersized line because this reel is designed for 40 to 60 pound braid. So I am using a lot lighter line than what's required for this reel. So, and sometimes when you do that, when you use uh, lighter lines than what the reel is rated for, it can really affect your casting. It really truly can. So Me having the experience that I have with bait casters, I felt because all my bait casters I undersize them anyways, so I felt like I could get away with using 20-pound braid instead of using 40-pound braid, and so far it's worked out nicely. But you know, it could have been one of those cases where I went light and I shouldn't have. But luckily, the lighter line is not affecting my casting at all. You see, like fluoro or mono, it's rated for 12 to I think it says 12 to 20-pound test for fluorocarbon. You see, this is a lot lighter diameter than a 20-pound mono or fluoro. This is like a 6-pound diameter of the braid, so it can affect your casting. But luckily for me, I feel like I have enough knowledge about the reels and how to use them to where I go with the lot lighter line. So, let's see here. Yeah, little jigs are nice sometimes, for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Nice. Yeah, 2 poles. Yeah, that's true, Mo style. Yeah, and 10-pound for your... Yeah. Yeah, my ultralights are rated for usually 2 to 6-pound tests. And then my other rods are usually rated for usually 8 to 12-pound tests. Oh, fish on? Oh, no. I missed him. Ah, frustrations. That's another bite gone. That's probably 4 bites this morning, and I've missed every one of them. Every one of them. That one hit really good, too. I thought for sure I was going to get that one. £6, nice. And almost a, yeah. Almost a. Yep. Growing up in Missouri, we used to fish quite a few small ponds, and they'd always have some really nice fish in them small ponds. Well, I'm glad you guys could join us this morning, trying out these new reels and stuff like that. That's awesome. I should get me a couple bass rods for these reels. That way, when I'm not steelhead fishing, I've got an actual bass rod. Yeah, Oregon's got some big bass too, though. I've caught some big bass in Oregon. I've caught an 8-pound largemouth in Oregon. So that's yeah, there's definitely some big ones in Oregon. You go up to 10 Mile Lake. I believe that's in Oregon. They got some big bass in 10 Mile Lake. I think that's what it's called. 10 mile. Crane Prairie has some big bass too, yeah. I've caught some decent ones out there. I've never caught any really big bass out there at Crane Prairie. Biggest one I've caught is probably a pound, pound and a half out of Crane. I've caught some big ones out at Prineville, Ocho. I've caught some big ones out at Lake Semtuscus. I mean, big ones to me is 4 or 5 pound fish, you know. That's not a bad fish at all. Yeah, we're in the Pacific Northwest. The Pacific Northwest, we're in Oregon. Steelhead, trout, whitefish, suckers, anything. We're not too picky on G-Man fishing on what we catch. We just want to catch fish, y'all. For sure. Oh no, I missed him. No. That's that's what it is. I just figured out what it was that I was missing. Basically what I'm doing is I'm hitting a fish on the back is what I'm doing. It's probably a salmon. Because I seen it after I missed him. And it looked like what happened was I hit him on the back, and when he started to move a little bit, that's what I was feeling. So I think we're hitting a salmon on the back. Can't guarantee nothing. Watch out fishing the Willamette for a while, huh? What's going on the Willamette? Oh yeah, in Oregon? Nice. I've been fishing for stillies for almost 30 years now. Almost 30 years. So yeah, I've been fishing for them for a while. Every fall. You mean to tell me after my first bird's nest, All I can say is, what the heck? See, what happened was, for whatever reason, I casted, got my first bird's nest in this reel, and look, I'm caught on the very lure snagging tree that you can see that. See my lure? See? It looks like I'm gonna lose my first lure to that tree. Let's see if we can't. Yep. Oh no, that stinks. Been throwing all those casts, no bird's nest, no bird's nest, and then for whatever reason, that one cast throws a bird's nest, and it goes right into the tree. I'm like, what in the world's going on here? All right, well, I don't know. Now that I don't have any more leader on me, I'd have to go up to the car and buy a new one. See it, leader completely gone, broke at the knot. I've thrown what, probably 70 casts this morning, and first bird's nest lands right in that very tree we're trying to avoid, and I lose my lure. Dang it. Frustration sometimes. Way it goes, you guys. So I'm not going to bore you guys with retying and everything right now. I think we're going to go ahead and just make this a short live stream today and call it good and just fish around and do stuff like that, you guys. Yeah, hey, it happens, you know. Yeah, what's going on, Skipjack? We just getting ready to get off here. Don't want to catch. I don't want to catch none of those either, Mo style. Hey, all right. I'm glad you're a Bills fan. Bills are doing great this year, man. They're doing good just like every year, you know. The Bills are a good team. I'm not going to complain. Thanks for dropping us a like, Skipjack. Appreciate it. All right, you guys, we're going to get off here. So remember to catch, kiss, and release the fish once in a while. It ensures a future fish for all. We may live stream later on today. We may not. Just depends on how the day goes. Till next time, this is G-Man Fishing, and we are, good Chiefs, out.